I found out my best friend was secretly competing with me for years. I always thought she was my biggest supporter. We met in high school, did everything together, told each other everything. If something good happened to me, she was the first person I called. When I got into college, she celebrated with me. When I got my first real job, she posted about how proud she was. I truly believed she wanted the best for me. But looking back, there were small cracks I ignored. Every time I shared good news, she'd smile, but then immediately bring up something about herself. If I got a promotion, she'd say she was about to get something even bigger. If someone complimented me in front of her, she'd laugh and say, "You should have seen her before I helped her." I brushed it off as jokes. That's what best friends do, right? Then things started feeling off. I noticed mutual friends would ask weird questions, like, "So are you really leaving your job soon? Or is it true you and your boyfriend are struggling?" I had never said any of that. At first, I thought it was gossip spreading randomly. Until one night, at a party, someone got a little too honest. They told me she had been venting about me for years, saying I copied her, that I was secretly jealous of her, that I wasn't as confident as I pretended to be. She had been painting a completely different version of me behind my back while smiling in my face. I didn't want to believe it, so I paid attention. And once I did, I couldn't unsee it. When I posted something online, she'd immediately post something similar, but bigger. If I talked about a goal, suddenly she had the same goal, but better. If I was dating someone new, she'd subtly flirt with them in group settings, almost like she needed to prove she could. The breaking point came when I found out she had applied to a job at my company without telling me, and used my name as a reference without asking. When I confronted her, she didn't deny it. She said, "I just didn't think it was a big deal," but it was. It wasn't about the job, it was about the pattern. That's when I realized something painful. She wasn't my best friend. She was my competition. And the hardest part, I had been cheering for someone who was secretly rooting for me to fail. I didn't scream. I didn't expose her publicly. I just pulled back, slowly, quietly, and when she noticed and asked why we weren't as close, I simply said, "Friendship isn't supposed to feel like a rivalry." Walking away hurt. Years of memories don't disappear overnight, but peace feels better than pretending.